UFC 312 takes place tomorrow night in Sydney, Australia, where we have a really fun, really interesting, really anticipated rematch between Sean Strickland and the champion of the world, Dricus Du Plessis. I think this is going to be a really close fight. At least that's what I thought when I first saw this fight. Really close, really fun. I mean, a lot of people thought Sean Strickland won the first fight. Then I looked at the betting odds for this fight, and I saw Dricus Du Plessis minus 220 around. There's a minus 235 out there for Dricus Du Plessis to win this fight. And am I crazy? Am I missing something here? What in this world makes Dricus Du Plessis a minus 235, minus 220, minus 200 favor against Sean Strickland? What has changed since the first fight? Well, he beat Adesanya, I guess, and he beat him pretty well. Well, Adesanya just got knocked out like last week. Also, Sean Strickland has already defeated Adesanya as well for a world title. So if those are the pitches you're trying to give me that has changed, that's not really a change in my opinion. Now, I think Dricus Du Plessis does deserve to be the favorite in this fight. I don't think he deserves to be a minus 220 favorite. I think it should be minus 150. I think everyone's just so ready. Dricus is going to win. Dricus is going to win. Dricus is going to win. He's the better fighter. He's the better fighter. He's the best fighter. That the line's getting a little bit out of control here. And I think there is buyback value on a guy named Sean Strickland. Now, this is a very fun fight, very interesting fight, because these two fight, style-wise, two weirdest fighters in the division, in the company, arguably. I mean, Sean Strickland's back foot fighting style, counter fighting is very, very unique. And Dricus Du Plessis all around. He's kind of all around. He does whatever he wants in there. I think Dricus Du Plessis should wrestle a little bit more. I think that'll throw Sean Strickland off his game a little bit. And I think that's another path to victory that we have not seen yet with Dricus that can work in this fight. That's how he submitted Adesanya, right? So I think that is relevant to this fight and can happen. I think that's a dynamic I thought was going to happen in the first fight, and we did not see it at all, which was surprising to me. I thought Dricus did win the first fight. I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be people watching this that thought Sean won the first fight. Ultimately, I just think plus 190 is insane for Sean Strickland. In this fight, I think it's going to be a close fight. I think my line would be Dricus minus 150, so therefore I have to place a bet in Sean Strickland. We've been straight money on UFC since I made this channel. I think I've gone on like the best UFC stretch I've ever gone on in my life since I made this channel. But this won't be a full unit bet because this is like a weird one where I feel like I'm missing something. I think this is going to be a half unit bet here for Sean Strickland to pick up a victory against Dricus Du Plessis, and then maybe we get a trilogy fight because I'm sure that's what the UFC wants. I'm sure what they wanted was probably Adesanya in this fight. But it ends up being Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis. Tatiana Suarez versus Zhang Weili. And what is a great fight as well. I don't really have much to say about that fight besides it's going to be a really interesting fight. And the line says it. Like, Tatiana Suarez is a slight favorite. I think that is right. Honestly, wait, this says right now you can get plus money on both sides. Zhang Weili at plus 105 at BetMGM. Tatiana Suarez at plus 115 at BetRivers. I don't know if that's true or not. Might not be true while you're watching this. I'm going to go check that out after this video. But that's a really fun fight. I'm ready for that. And then after that, I don't know. It's a small card. There's not really any other fights I like that I'm looking forward to. It's kind of an all over the place card. Ultimately, I hope those two fights carry it. I think they will. I think they're going to be fun. They're going to be hard-hitting. And let's hope for a good UFC card. Ultimately, my name is Josh Wish. If you like UFC, you like betting videos, you like sports videos, I promise this is the channel for you. Super Bowl prediction will come out tomorrow. My prop bets, everything will come out tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. Ultimately, hit the subscribe button in the bottom corner. Click that, hit subscribe. Watch these videos that YouTube recommends. I believe there's a playlist somewhere of all my UFC videos. Ultimately, my name is Josh Wish. Thank you.